Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to Satisfactory. In the last episode, we completed onboarding, and I forgot to save, so let me complete it again real quick.
Hub upgrade 6. Congratulate. Fix it looks tier 1 and your first official. This object.
Alright, now we're back where we were before I forgot to save. We have quite a bit opened up to us now. We have both of these tiers we can research things in. And you can choose any order you like. I think I'm gonna go for logistics first, because that'll allow us to increase production. Because this miner is producing 60 iron ore per minute, and this smelter only consumes 30, so we're actually only running at half capacity for this one miner. Before that, though, we should fix our fuse because it broke. I am just going to use wood as fuel. That's going to give us about 5 minutes of leeway. How is this smelter doing? It is idle. I will give it more ore. So what do we need for logistics? We need a lot of iron plates and a lot of iron rods. I'm going to keep it producing iron plates because it's easier to make iron rods by hand. I will get started on crafting some iron rods. Once we have logistics running, I will start automating them. Right, we just need a little bit of iron plates and we will be good. Okay, now we can get logistics. Gonna send the materials up with this little rocket thing.
Reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fix It encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Alright. Now we have logistics. I'm going to overhaul our iron production. We want 2 smelters, remember, because this produces, the drill produces 60 per minute and these only consume 30. And then we will connect this. We will use a splitter. Connect it like so. Now we just need power. This has one building connection already, so let me redo this part of the wiring. So I have this power pole connected to 2 buildings, and 2 power poles. This will be the second power pole. Choose iron ingot for both of these. Now we just need some constructors to turn that into products. And for that, we'll need more reinforced iron plates. We ran out of fuel again. I'll put the rest of my wood in. Now I think I will create some iron plates with the rightmost smelter and iron rods with the leftmost smelter. So we'll set up constructor. It will produce iron plates. This is outputting 30 ingots per minute. This is consuming 30 per minute, so we're good. However, this only consumes 15 iron ingots per minute, so we're going to need 2 of them. So let's grab some more reinforced iron plates. This isn't powered. I'll sneak in another power pole right here. Connect it to 2 buildings and 2 power poles. And it looks like we just blew the fuse for real this time. Our capacity is 20 megawatts, but our max consumption is 25. So in order to fix that, we're going to need to connect this other biomass burner to the same grid so we produce more power. Now we have enough connections to just do this, but we don't have very much fuel, so I'm going to go collect some burnable things. Ah, that's the first barrel nut I've collected.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
We're now up to a 40 megawatt capacity. We are consuming a lot of leaves per minute, but that's okay. We're now producing iron plates over here, iron rods over here, and to maximize production, we want... Oh, here's my lizard doggo. 8 heavy modular frames, interesting. We won't be able to get to those for a while. I'll just stick it in storage. You're gonna need to get out of the way, Doggo. Now we can do a nice curve like this. You can hold control to have no curve when you place this, and you can press R to switch to straight conveyor belt mode, which is what I'm doing. Turns too sharply to attach. That's really convenient. I'll just nudge it over a tad. I'm going to create another power line on the other side. There we go. How did you get up there, Ducko? We now have the basic iron parts automated. And we can use those to automate even more. This is how it starts. It would be nice if we could get copper automated. That can be something we work on next. The copper's pretty far this way, I think. Yep. We're gonna need power over there when we're drilling into the copper. So I'll just take this power line and extend it this way. Oh, I don't have any cables. Alright, we just need to take this power pole this way. It can stretch pretty far, and it looks like we ran out of fuel. Yeah, our consumption line didn't shoot up, we just ran out of capacity suddenly, which means we ran out of fuel. That's because we started mass producing so many things, and that increased our power usage. I'll have it point this way. Now our power grid is shut down, so that's not going to start. What we want is to automate... Well, we can automate both, actually. We can automate copper wire and cables. So first we're going to need to smelt... and this is the same deal. This produces 60 per minute, these consume 30 per minute. So we'll need 2 of them to maximize our productivity. Looks a bit messy, but it will live. Now we need some reinforced iron plates so we can make constructors. Oh man, I'm missing cable. I'm completely out of iron plates. But if I deconstruct that, I am not out of iron plates. We're gonna need to go back and grab some more iron stuff. And also restart the power grid. We already are almost blowing our new power grid, but we can expand it by just creating more biomass burners. Now what was I doing? Grabbing some iron stuff. Okay, we get 23 biomass. We'll just stick it in here. For now, I'm just gonna build a conveyor belt so I can navigate back up there. These will both be wires, but one of them will continue processing them into cables. And since we have to walk over here, let's go ahead and put a storage container down to collect both of these. And I'm out of iron plates already. These need power. I'm pretty sure this will blow the power grid. Yep. Well, it looks like it's time to go collecting fuel. Oh hey, I recognize this place. There is a slug right there. We can go grab it. It's facing the wrong way. We don't have enough iron to make a path. I'll just get it later. Alright, our power grid blew because we need to expand it some more. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Power, biomass burner. We need a bunch of wires. I'm gonna go ahead and start making a grid of biomass burners. This looks like a fine place. We'll just have... Are these lined up? I guess so. We're gonna have a conveyor belt running down the middle. Like so, and then we can just do splitters. No, these aren't lined up. Use the Minecraft pick block button to clone a building. Now these conveyor belts aren't actually able to do anything just yet. So I'm gonna manually feed in the fuel. I'm gonna completely get rid of using these burners, just so it's cleaner. And I think I need more room on this side, so I'll go ahead and do that. Is that backwards? It looks backwards. Alright, I just put fuel in each of these. We have one power pole connected to 2 buildings, and then we can just expand by adding one more power line for 2 buildings and so on. Now let's pull the fuse back on. It looks like we're about to blow the fuse. We could blow the fuse at any time because our max consumption is above our production. But right now we're not consuming as much power as possible. Some of the machines have downtime. So because of that, I'm going to need to add more burners already. So I'm going to craft some iron plates. Need more wires as well. I'm also completely out of cables, so I can't hook those two up yet. I'm gonna get rid of this smelter because we have copper production going on that way. We finally have a decent amount of iron products. Next we could do base building or field research. I'll go ahead and pick base building because we need to get concrete automated, and that's pretty easy. We need to go get some copper products before we can finish that. Looks like we blew the fuse again. Because we didn't actually connect these two burners. I'll turn my wood into fuel. Or into more efficient fuel, that is. And do a full stack in one, and then here I'll do 157 each. Now we once again are exceeding our production. I mean, exceeding our max consumption. Let's finish up this limestone automation. We want to make some concrete. Now, if you look here, we consume 45 limestone per minute, but we produce 60 per minute. So one constructor isn't quite enough to keep up with the drill, but 2 constructors is more than enough. just grab this power line and extend it this way. Missing concrete. Well, I know a solution to that. Automating concrete. Alright, looks like we have all the basics automated right now. You might be tempted to automate, let's hit O for parts. You might be tempted to automate reinforced iron plates, but notice that it takes 2 ingredients, iron plates and screws, and we don't have a way to automate anything that uses 2 ingredients yet. Out of fuel here. Time to go collecting more fuel, I guess. Now I have enough iron to go down here. Actually, I don't have enough iron. Let me grab all of the iron in the constructor. Having a nice surplus of iron rods. That's a perfectly safe way to navigate off a cliff. This is a little bit bigger than the standard hog. It might be difficult. It might be difficult to defeat it using only this weapon. Can you stop? Oh, I thought it just died. Alright, we finally got it. There's a yellow slug. That sound is the sound of a power slug. Is it around here? Oh well. I'm gonna mine this sulfur.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
And I'm gonna end it off there for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and comment the video. I will see you next time.